What's going on, Socialites? Welcome back to another Global Pokemon Society Draft League battle. It's Week 5, and we got the Pittsburgh Polteageist taking on the Black City Zekrom. A divisional battle. Black City still without a win this season. They picked up Feraligatr in free agency, and they made a trade with the Oklahoma Thunderous to get Venomoth. So it'll be interesting to see what they're able to do with those changes to their team. As Pittsburgh, we see here, bringing their standard sort of rain team. No Clefable though. Looks like they're opting for Uxie as their more defensive option, but they have Kingdra, Politoed, Hitmontop, Magneton, Uxie, and Kabutops, while Black City is bringing Jirachi, Feraligatr, Tentacruel, Sceptile, Venomoth, and Walrein. So both of these teams loading up on water types. Each of them have 3 water types to bring to this battle. The rain will definitely be up. Black City has the Sceptile to deal super effective damage. Pittsburgh has the Magneton. I have to see how it goes here, as Black City leads right off with Sceptile and Pittsburgh leads off with Uxie. Uxie gonna go for that Thunder Wave. We see the Imprison there on Uxie. Interesting. Wondering what they're trying to imprison here. Maybe the Jirachi. Maybe they have similar moves to that. I didn't get to see much of the other moves. Leaf Storm comes out from Sceptile, doing a little less than half. Almost getting to the halfway mark there. And we see White Herb, so that will activate the Unburden. But with the Thunder Wave, that's going to nullify that. That's good information to have for Black City, though. They're going to want to keep Sceptile away from getting Thunder Waved. Sceptile goes for the Energy Ball here. Doing decent damage. The next one should be able to pick up the KO onto Uxie. Uxie setting up the Stealth Rock, so looks like it's kind of like an anti-Jirachi Uxie, but like the Imprison might be too slow on this. It depends how much bulk the Jirachi want to go. Ooh, a unfortunate paralysis is going to let Uxie get the U-turn off and do some real nice damage to Sceptile. Magneton is the choice here. Choice Scarf. Goes with the Flash Cannon. Should be able to pick up the KO here onto Sceptile. It does. So the unfortunate paralysis stopping Sceptile from getting that KO on Uxie. Uxie able to pivot out into Magneton that picks up the KO. This is Black City's opportunity to try and get Dragon Dance with Salamence. Or not Salamence, excuse me, with Feraligatr off. Oh, but they decided to go into Venomoth instead, who does take that rock damage chip. Ooh, Magneton's going to make the hard switch here. If Venomoth goes for a Quiver Dance here, it could potentially get a couple of them off. Let's see. Politoed comes out. Venomoth goes for the Sleep Powder. So now we might see it try and Quiver. Let's see, Pittsburgh going right back out into Magneton here. Ooh, Venomoth getting up a substitute. Magneton with the Thunder, though, will break that substitute. Doesn't look like Black Sludge for the Venomoth, though. Usually with a substitute set, you like to have the Black Sludge. But it's also very difficult to fit Sleep Powder on here, too. Bug Buzz is probably the last move. Usually I like to have Giga Drain on a substitute set. He's going to keep substituting, but these Thunders are not going to miss. He can stall out the rain, though. But without any passive recovery, I don't even know if he has enough to do another substitute here. He might just have to go for a Bug Buzz, which is what he does. Almost gets the KO on Magneton. But Magneton should be able to finish off Venomoth here with the Thunder. Now Tentacruel's gonna come out. Tentacruel's gonna try and get this Rapid Spin off, but it's gonna take this Thunder first. Magneton has a pretty good special attack stat, as you see here. With the crit. Don't know if that mattered, but Magneton does have a pretty good special attack stat. So Magneton doing a lot of work here. Really ripping through Black City's team. Jirachi is the play. Magneton with another Thunder. Getting a lot of damage off here. On another substitute Pokemon, this time Jirachi. This one does have the leftovers though, so this I can agree a little bit more. The rain is still going though, so this Thunder is gonna be able to break the substitute. So all that Black City's been doing is just giving Pittsburgh free damage. Jirachi finally makes an attack, knocking out Magneton with the Thunderbolt. Jirachi gets another substitute off. But it's not really doing anything. Hitmontop with the Sucker Punch will knock out Jirachi. Feraligatr comes in, Pittsburgh's going to pivot onto Uxie. It's going to try to stop this from setting up a Dragon Dance, which is what it gets. Uxie does have the Thunder Wave. Feraligatr has to take the KO here while it can. Goes for the Crunch, which will knock out Uxie. But only getting one Dragon Dance off. That means that the other Rain Sweeper should be able to overpower Feraligatr here. Hitmontop comes out, actually. Gets the Intimidate, bringing Feraligatr back to neutral on the attack. Wouldn't be surprised either if Pittsburgh wanted to, like, switch this out. Go into, like, Politoed here. Let's see, if I was Black City, I'd probably be trying to get another Dragon Dance off here. Let's see, though. Nope, Feraligatr goes for the Waterfall. Not enough to take down Hitmontop. The close combat. Feraligatr takes that. Hitmontop with a Sucker Punch. Not quite enough to take out Feraligatr. Feraligatr living on just a couple hit points. Finishes off Hitmontop with the Waterfall. That leaves just Pittsburgh's 3 rain-focused Pokemon. Ooh, Pittsburgh going for the hard switch into Kingdra. I mean, Feraligatr could maybe get a crit. Oh, they go for the Dragon Dance. That will give them +2 speed. Alright, the game isn't over yet. It does kind of depend what this Feraligatr can do as far as damage. No, not quite enough to take out Kingdra. The Surf will knock out Feraligatr. That leaves only Walrein here. Black City sending out Walrein, their last Pokemon. Interesting switch out here. Probably just trying to reset so Kingdra can go for the Draco Meteor. Let's see. Politoed hasn't burned any of the sleep turns yet. Walrein just not quite strong enough here. Oh, here we go. Going for Swords Dance. Politoed does wake up, though. Gets a Scald. Does it get the burn? Oh, it gets the burn. That basically wraps it up for Walrein here. Politoed might even just go for the Perish Song. But I'm sure they could just keep scalding. Earthquake, not doing much. Perish Song, just putting the timer onto Walrein. Another Scald should be able to get the KO. Looks like little Politoed is going to switch out. That's a little risky, though. Not sure why Walrein went for the Ice Fang there, although they do pick up the flinch. And now Kabutops. Oh no, Kingdra's gonna switch in. I think Kabutops is better. Yeah. Kabutops is gonna switch in, and Walrein, after this turn, will faint to the Perish Song. Walrein, living on 1 HP after the burn damage, does go down, and Pittsburgh takes game 1. They came out in a flurry with a bunch of KOs for Magneton, and then they did have to dance around the Dragon Dance Feraligatr, but able to secure the win. We're going to pause it here, everybody, and then we'll be back for game 2 in just a moment. Alright, Socialites, back here for game 2. Pittsburgh just took that game 1, as you saw. Looks like they're going to be going with the same lead of Uxie. Oh, maybe. Nope. Oh, I think they... They misclicked on something, so they got to re-enter their Pokemon. Alright, let's see how Black City goes with this one. They go with Venomoth this time, predicting the Uxie start. Uxie's still going to try to get this Thunder Whip off. Venomoth could go for the Substitute here. That would be a really good play, or the Sleep Powder. I would probably go for Substitute here. They do go for the Substitute. Nice play. This could definitely allow Venomoth to set up the sweep here. They got to go for the Sleep Powder now. Or they could start quivering. Probably need like 3 quivers. And you can probably get all 3 of them right against this Politoed. Like, just keep quivering. You could try and go for the Sleep Powder here. They do go for the Quiver Dance, but we saw that Politoed went for the Perish Song. That's why I was saying, you know, I would like to go for the Sleep Powder here, because we did see Perish Song to stop these setup sweepers. So now Venomoth only has a couple turns it can play with. Very unfortunate. I feel like if they had gone for the Sleep Powder in either of those turns, they'd be in a really good position here. The Bug Buzz, not enough to take out Uxie, which is unfortunate. That's going to mean that Venomoth is only going to pick up 1 KO here before it has to switch out or faint to this Perish Song. They could probably go for 2 KOs. Venomoth will get the KO onto Uxie. So now Black City has a choice. I guess it does depend what Pittsburgh goes out into. Hitmontop should survive a Bug Buzz here. So I feel like Venomoth should switch out. Not really sure into what, though. None of these Pokemon would appreciate any of these attacks from Hitmontop. Venomoth does switch out. Walrein's going to be the answer here. Well, not really an answer, but Walrein taking that Earthquake. Hitmontop could go for the close combat here. Could see maybe a... ooh, Walrein actually outspeeding Hitmontop with the Waterfall. Does it get the flinch? No. Close combat will pick up the KO. So Pittsburgh evens it up here. 5 Pokemon apiece. Sceptile comes out. We could see Magneton. Let's see, does the Sceptile have Earthquake? Is a really good question. It can get the Leaf Storm off here, but does it have the Earthquake to help it with these Steel types? Ooh, that actually did a lot of damage. Not even going to play around it. Energy Ball might even pick up the KO here. The Sceptile now could definitely get Black City back in on this. I don't know if it has Giga Drain. With Energy Ball, I'm going to guess it doesn't have Giga Drain. Sceptile with a Focus Blast, but misses. I feel like that was a huge throw. I mean, based on the damage that and Sceptile was in a really good spot here, and Black City just threw it away. With the damage that Leaf Storm did, Energy Ball should have been able to pick up the KO here. And just Sceptile missing 2 Focus Blasts, that was not a play you had to put yourself in the position for. And yeah, just a real bad play there. I'm not going to beat around it. I hate seeing ugly play like that. Magneton continues to get off these flash cannons. Black City continues to do these substitutes when there's really no reason to. We see a Custap Berry, actually, from the Venomoth. Interesting, to put it lightly. Again, I would have much preferred to see a Black Sludge there, but they do pick up the KO on Magneton. Venomoth does get the Sleep Powder off onto Politoed. But it might be too little too late here. This Venomoth doesn't have the Giga Drain. That would be really, really helpful. Buzz almost gets the KO, not quite though, and Scald is going to finish off Venomoth. I mean, I hate to say it, but kind of these series of plays, and I've said this about a couple other teams that we watch too. I mean, this is why these teams are, you know, 1-4, 0-5. Jirachi with a Calm Mind. So substitute, Calm Mind, Thunderbolt. Kingdra gets off a Hydro Pump and takes out Jirachi with a critical hit. Feraligatr is going to come out here. Kingdra locked to that Hydro Pump. Feraligatr has to hope for a miss. No, it's going to get hit by this Choice Specs Hydro Pump in the rain. Feraligatr barely able to survive. It's got to hope for another miss. Like, you got to go for another Dragon Dance here. You got to hope for a miss, go for another Dragon Dance. They do miss. But Feraligatr doesn't go for the Dragon Dance. This Ice Punch won't be enough to KO. Another Dragon Dance. It's so frustrating watching this, as the Hydro Pump will finish off the Feraligatr. You know, we've seen Tokyo do this. Not set up when they need to. We saw... There was someone else who just recently had an opportunity to... New York, we saw miss an opportunity to set up Dragon Dance with their Gyarados that would have basically guaranteed them a reverse sweep. And right here we saw, you know, another failed Dragon Dance that probably would have turned it around. You know, Ice Punch, Waterfall, Crunch. It would have been close. It would have been close. Hitmontop probably would have had to pivot it in and out a couple times. Tentacruel is going to go for the Surf, which will knock out Politoed. I mean, you see how close this match is at the end, and it just plays like this, plays like clicking the Focus Blast twice, when it's very clear that based on that damage that was dealt with the Leaf Storm, that Energy Ball should pick up the KO, right? It would be very unlikely that it wouldn't. It just plays like that, you know, keep these teams so low in the rankings when there's obviously a lot of room for improvement here. But yep, Pittsburgh takes the series after 2 games. Black City definitely threw game 2 away a couple times. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. I know that we've seen a lot of this going on lately, so just give me your opinion. I don't want to be the only one here. I mean, I just watch all the videos, but whatever. And as always, thanks for watching. Socialites, stay classy.